Here at Warren's newest restaurant, they're taking bar food to the next level.
A little bit of vinegar, I'm rubbing some garlic on it. Put a little sprinkle of Parmesan cheese infused with truffle oil.
Today we find out why everyone's whispering about what the Speakeasy has on the menu. Chef Paul Lataw fires up one of the signature desserts at Warren's newest restaurant.
Take our apple caramel Foster and pour that over top. We call that quits. Rory Service.
Located in the basement of the Park Hotel on the square in Warren are the sister businesses Jack and the Bean Shop.
It is a full-service coffee shop.
And if you know where to look, the Speakeasy Lounge.
Behind the one-way mirrors and the hidden door, we have a cocktail lounge, the Speakeasy Lounge. Come on, I'll show it to you.
The two businesses are owned by husband and wife Tony and Pam Schofer.
It's something that we've always talked about. We couldn't drive by a vacant building that he didn't say, oh, that would be a really cool place to have a beer pub.
We wanted to stick with pretty much a classical bar food menu, but we wanted it to be a couple steps above your typical bar.
I usually get the mob burger. It's really juicy, delicious.
I like the toppings. It was like a mushroom and blue cheese burger that was really tasty.
We don't take things from the freezer and put them on the grill or take things from the freezer and throw them in the deep fryer.
A lot of love into the food.
Case in point, the prime rib Capone Sandwich.
Basically, it's a regular prime rib roast that we put into a seasoning of a dry rub, and then we insert garlic all the way through the roast. We fire this off at 600 degrees. We cut the fat off on the outside. So we add a mirepoix with it and some tomato. We boil that down for about 6 hours. We finish with the red wine, a little bit of butter, and dip the sandwich in that before we throw it onto the grill. We're gonna top it with the horseradish sour cream sauce. It's your prime rib Capone Sandwich. Nothing but goodness there.
The coffee shop is a full line of coffee shop serving espresso drinks, pour over coffees, batch coffees so you can grab it and go. We work with local artisan roasters for our coffee.
Well, our grandson, his name is Jack, and he'll be 2 years old next month. And we just thought that was the perfect name, Jack and the Bean Shop.
The Speakeasy Lounge is done in a 1920s style and specializes in classic cocktails.
The sidecars, the Manhattans, the old fashions.
It just lent itself so well, being in the basement, to a speakeasy theme.
It's tucked away, and we've got some nooks and crannies where you can meet with your friends and get out of the hustle and bustle a little bit and just relax.
Another popular item is their pulled pork.
This is the beginning of a pulled pork sandwich. We start with pork bone-in, pork roast, and then basically a fresh-made salsa. We bake this off for about 5 hours. This is our pulled pork. This is after it's been cooked twice. The tomatoes, onion, and garlic, cilantro are in there with it. This is an in-house barbecue sauce. It's flavored with bourbon, little orange. We're going to top that off with an Asian slaw, jalapeno, cabbage, red pepper. Add chips or fries, call that quits.
We have live music at least twice during the weekend, every Thursday night, and then usually on Friday or Saturday.
I've always liked the idea of having a job where every day is independent onto itself. You open the doors in the morning and you close them at night, and the next day it's a completely different thing in a familiar way.